I think there's many things to tweak on your website, and I think the biggest thing is the lead magnets. Like, sure, if the traffic coming to your website, they just want confirmation that you're is the real deal. They may be warm on social media, but they still may not 100% trust you yet. So it's really good to put trust building things on your website. So that's why, Joe, you introduced me to the tool Delphi. And man, that's just a game changer. It's incredible. Maybe I'll just sort of unpack the story, how that came about. What are
Yeah,
your
go
thoughts?
for it. I like it from your
Yeah.
perspective.
So what actually happened was, from my book, I uploaded the whole book to a custom GPT and created like an interactive author, had some guardrails around it and things like that. And so Joe was on my email list and saw that I was, promoting the interactive author, and he sent me an email and a video and just showed me that he could get the not the content but the rules that I put around the custom GPT. And he pretty much said, look, that's great, but there are some issues with it, and people can only have a text chat with it. He said, "What if I could show you a better way and introduce me to Delphi?" Now, I've been following Joe's podcast for years, so I know it was a couple of years ago, perhaps, that you were one of the first Delphi customers. You've got it on your website, and I did use it back in the day, thinking, "Wow, that's incredible," because you got all of your podcast episodes in there, all that knowledge. And anyway, I just didn't think of that at the point when I started, the custom GPT. I just thought, well, it's easy, and I've already got a paid account, blah blah blah. But then we jumped on a call, Joe, and you showed me all of the possibilities and all the extra things you can do with it, and all the training material you can upload. You can upload everything, audio, and you can't do that with ChatGPT. So you can do so much more with the training data. And then, the way you put guardrails around it is just amazing. And so the outcome of that is we've just put it on our website we tried it as a pop-up, a little chat bubble first. That wasn't quite visible. And I thought, maybe we just, based on your advice, was to put it as an actual page like you do on your website, Joe. And yeah, that's a game changer. So people now coming back to, I think everybody should do this. They can have not just a text chat with me, but we've uploaded my audio book file, into there as well. So they can have an audio call with me. And I just reckon that's amazing. It's just super helpful. And this is the tool that I believe most websites should have on if they want to build more trust with their brand, so that people can interact with, the founder of the business. So like I said, they may be warmed up from social media. They come to your website, they can have another chat and to see how you can help them specifically. Like, that's golden. You have to be there. So your time's leveraged. It's just amazing.
That's it. Yeah, and you're leaving no one hanging. They have the ability to start an instant chat with AI Greg
Yeah.
that is trained on all of just your IP. It's not going to go out and try to make up some different web design principles or conversion principles that may not be right.
That's a really good point. Yeah. Because custom GPT on ChatGPT, that'll use some of the knowledge that they have as well. And it doesn't always align with, with what I believe. So yeah, having the actual guardrails around it where it only uses the data that you upload to it, like in Delphi, that's so much better in my opinion.
Yeah.
And so we upload all of our services, our entire website, our blog posts, our, like call recordings, just all sorts of things to help guide it on the way we would talk to our clients about our services, but leading with value the whole way.
I think like what people want now is interactivity. You mentioned that with the lead magnet. People want to personalize whatever they're doing and also get instant, immediate results. It's like that's the world we're living in. Our
Yes.
attention span is so short. So, books at the end of the day, I have a ton of books and I still read books, paper books, which I think a lot of people still do, nostalgic in a way. But it slows you down, right? Like that's when you want to go deeper and you're like, oh, okay, I really want to understand about the first thing I turn to offer page mistakes that hurt conversions. That's pretty
Yeah.
big. So, but if I wanted to go to Delphi, I could plug in, okay, tell me more about offer page mistakes that are hurting conversions. But like, here's what my web, like kind of some of the copy from my site, you can maybe put some ideas that you might be thinking about, and it will now personalize the book to the person.
Yeah, they can have a conversation with it and really get granular if they want. I mean, they can ask it to review their actual website and their copy and all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, it's pretty powerful. But yeah, just think about other businesses listening to this. You can work for any type of business. It doesn't, this is just you don't need a book, you don't need a podcast. Like, yeah, there's
That's
other
true.
ways you can use it, right, Joe?
That's right. My takeaway also is like it's also very emotional. It's like, it's like
Yeah,
they're humans. We got to remember humans are the ones that are
yeah,
reaching us online. And yeah, AI is helping us get discovered and warm things up, social as well. But it's the humans when on the site that need to get the feeling that it's actually what's right for them, whatever they're looking for, and using all the points you just said. Really fast. I'm going to share my screen and we can maybe wrap on this, but like, I'm going to
yeah.
call out how my website at aibuildteam.ai, I think it's a good start, but this basically ripped it open and said, like, you got some work to do, it,
Cool.
in a good way. But
Yeah, yeah.
this is, I'm going to share. Here it is. Okay. Hopefully this comes through. Can you see that on your side?
Got it. Thank you.
Cool. So all I did is I just copied all the, just the homepage. But I mean, I'm just going to go a little quick. I'll make it zoomed in. I mean, it says right off, like, okay, you have a clarity problem. And Greg, that's what you've been saying.
Right. Yep.
Clarity is key. So it's defining where it feels like clarity is needed, and it's giving me a fix. You can see it right there. And I'm going to
Hmm.
review this all in much more detail later. It says I have a
Cool.
value problem. Yeah. So its benefits are sound big but generic. Good feedback.
Yeah.
um,
Yep.
yeah. Design hierarchy problem. Two CTAs creates decision friction. So it's talking about put one primary CTA, which
Yep.
you also mentioned that. Trust problem. So, which is actually literally what I'm working on right now, are case studies and testimonials, which I knew this, but
Cool.
called it out. It's so true.
Excellent.
So yeah, having some kind of proof elements, CTA problems. It's too vague basically. So match the
Right.
CTAs to intent, and then it's giving me different CTAs to use in different parts of the website. Freaking
Hmm.
awesome.
Got it.
So good.
Yes. Got it. So it's giving you a lead magnet idea. Free clone
Yep.
strategy
Yeah.
call.
Positioning. Yeah. We have flow problems. So it's kind of basically saying, hey, the flow should be kind of reworked here, and here's how to do it. It just keeps going. Yeah. Lead magnets. There you go, which is true. I've been thinking about how do I clone ROI calculator voice. Yeah. I mean, this is awesome.
Yeah.
um,
So that'd be a great interactive tool to vibe code the ROI of Delphi.
bingo. And
Yeah.
it's funny. I've been mapping out an audit that is an ROI, but also shows like what can be done.
Oh,
But I think
wow.
the clone ROI calculator is actually even better. So I know what
Mm.
I'm vibe coding this weekend. Uh,
Excellent. Oh, that'll take you
but
10
yeah,
minutes. What's next?
probably. That's right. But look at, yeah, it's giving me copy edits that can boost conversions just right up here. I mean, this is literally I just copied and pasted the copy and
Oh, there you go.
just so I'm showing everybody, and maybe we'll put some of these visuals as Greg you were talking about it, but
Yeah.
like this is what we're talking about. Like get instant AI help. You have it pop pop right there, and then when you go over here, actually I have it. Oh, there we go. And it's going to be embedded right here. So there's a lead
Yeah.
magnet for you. People
Yeah,
can text
exactly.
and call. Yeah,
And
good.
your team, I said to your team, the goal of this is really get to people to get a free video audit of their website conversions, right? So I put that on the page, the form, and so now the Delphi, if you ask it questions, it'll be helpful, but it'll try to lead you to filling out that form to get a free,
Correct.
video audit.
And
So
that's
yeah,
my Yeah, I didn't show that, but actually down here as I scroll down, check it out. Like this is that same thread that would also be I'm just not on the embedded version. But you can see, yeah, at
oh,
the very end it says, boom,
yeah,
hey, do you want to here's your call to action right there.
yeah, well, that's the bundle, but underneath that, the last line, free specific sorry,
Oh yeah.
that bit there, yeah.
Yeah.
Get
Good
a
call.
free website conversion audit. So that's the main last call to action someone would read, and that's on the
That's right.
page, so they'll see it straight away.
Yeah. So if I go back over here, there it is. Yeah.
Yeah, there you
So
go.
this,
Yeah. So yeah, I think
so cool.
like it's a really good opportunity as a lead magnet. Now there are different ways, Joe. I remember you saying you can ask people to opt in for
Mhm.
this to interact, but I don't want to put that barrier in front. So we're testing it without the opt-in because we're going to have the opt-in on the page anyway for the next step as the lead magnet. We just want
Yeah.
to, provide as much value with Delphi first.
Yeah. No, it's a great experience. Yeah, you can do the call feature here. So I
Yeah.
like it. It's clean. So good stuff.
Yeah,
Great.
exactly. And it's good having it embedded on my website. It's not like people go to delphi.com/, Greg Merrill's, whatever. They can
Right.
interact right there on Studio One within our, website, which is cool.